Welcome back to Dad Meat, bitch. Token, Sam Buck, how the heck are you?
Really good, dude. I have the smallest knife.
You want to switch?
No, mine's a little bit more,
Yeah, but that's like a
concealable.
personalized one.
Yeah, well, I mean, Mike, please trade knives with Token. What the hell, man?
Trade knives with me.
Don't give him the little stick.
Don't hand it to him, knife.
Mike, Mike, don't give up the bigger blade. What are you doing? That was a test.
This fucking teacher acting like we're in school with scissors, man. Relax, Sam.
You look like a kid in school that's not allowed to handle scissors right now.
Oh, brother, I'm standing in solidarity with my Central Florida brethren, man. They got a massive hurricane coming, so I'm wearing my Disney.
He does look like he's teaching all of us in summer school.
He looked like summer school special ed.
Yeah.
Man, oh man, what was it like going out into the world like that today? You know,
Anytime you
target on your ears, basically.
No doubt, dude. Dude, anytime you wear Disney World shit outside of Disney World, it feels like you're walking around with your dick out.
And rightfully so.
But I like it, and it feels good on me, so.
Is it because children are going to talk to you?
You look so comfortable.
Yeah, dude, I feel great. But yeah, I like this shirt, but also it's like I'm worried about everybody in the path of the hurricane, so.
Makes you look really strong.
Thank you, Token. I appreciate that.
You don't even need that big knife.
Are you tracking? You're in. So I guess the hurricane is probably really disrupting operations down there.
Yeah, man. They're the airport. They're not taking any more flights. Disney World, they're discouraging people from coming in.
Whoa.
Wow.
But
Yeah,
not closing the park.
I don't know if they will close the park. I don't know if it's happened yet, but by tomorrow it will be closed.
I saw. You're a part of like the Facebook groups and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, brother.
Wait,
How
what?
many?
No,
yeah,
you- oh.
Token. Yeah, for real.
Are you actually?
Token, I don't think you know what you walked into,
I
man.
just met you. I promise you I don't.
You know,
I promise
you
you.
know how you're always around like the people saying the dumbest shit possible for a laugh.
Yeah.
His is all truth.
Oh.
Okay.
I do love Disney World, man. I've had a million good memories there, and I'm going to make a million more.
Okay.
But it holds a special place in my heart.
How many Facebook groups are you a part of?
Facebook, I don't know how often I indulge in those, but I do peruse the Walt Disney World subreddit pretty often.
Okay.
And I do leave tips.
Yeah.
Like my most recent tip was like a lady was talking about how much money she spent on her most recent vacation. And she was listing all the shit she did. And I was like, babe, you got to fucking chill out with the dining plan. You got to chill out with the character breakfast. It's like, you don't need that. You don't need to stay at the parks. It's like, get an Airbnb, pack your own lunch, bring your own drinks, fuck the souvenirs, and you can cut that.
You're all business at
Yeah,
Disney.
yeah.
He has a great time. His children hate it. His children are like, we want to do the Disney
They're
shit.
sitting on a fake sidewalk eating a brown paper bag lunch in Disney World, like paupers, like beggars, basically.
At least you go with children, dude. I thought you were just going.
Well, brother, I was there by myself one
Sometimes.
day. Dude, the last time I went with my family, they left early because I had to go somewhere else after the vacation. So I had one day by myself. And it was cool most of the day until I decided to get in line to meet Minnie Mouse. And while you're in line, a lady is asking every person in line, like, how many are in your party? And everybody ahead of me and behind me.
Mike's dressed like he's going to be like, I'm actually not legally required to tell you that.
I would say that next time because everybody in front of me was just like 4 people, 5 people. And she gets to me and I'm just like 1.
And it's like a strip club. You're wearing gray sweatpants.
He's wearing his wraparound shades, just like looking hard as fuck, waiting to see Minnie.
But have you guys ever been to
Just
Disney World?
me.
I went one time when I was really young, and I don't remember it at all. I remember getting a picture drawn of me, a cartoon. I don't remember anything else.
Dude, I'm
I
telling
think
you,
I
you would
kind of
love
blocked
it,
it out.
You would love it.
I think I blocked it out for a reason. I feel like
No.
I didn't. Maybe I need to go again as an adult.
I think you would love it. Sam.
I used to go a lot, and my favorite thing that my family taught me is that I wanted to fuck Minnie Mouse.
Yeah.
My family was like, you were in love with Minnie Mouse.
Yeah.
And then there's this one picture of Minnie Mouse giving me like a motorboat.
What?
You know? Like I'm small
Front or
and I'm
back?
in her tits, and she's like, but it was probably a dude.
Dude,
I don't think their gender.
in a mouse
I
costume
don't
wearing
think-
fake tits.
Yeah, I
It's a
think
trans
dude-
mouse.
I think
Oh
a
my
dude
God.
gave me a
Motorboat,
fucking motorboat
Probably
at
a
Disneyland.
Cuban.
I don't think the term is give you a motorboat.
Yeah.
You give
I
in a
gave
motorboat.
I gave a man a motorboat
Is
at
that what's
Disney.
No, she offered me a motorboat.
There you go. I picture Minnie Mouse doing this to you.
Yeah.
To my little chubby baby tits.
And then I pictured her doing it to your voluptuous bottom.
You are very Donald Duck like.
And you're
like
fucking.
You don't have to take that, Sam. Sam, it's time you start standing up for yourself.
I can't.
No,
You should
can't.
have heard about my last relationship. We were talking about.
Yeah, dude, this dude dates only like the meanest girls ever, dude. He just gets bullied by these girls.
What's the
and he
meanest
doesn't
thing
deserve
a
it.
lady has said to you?
Oh, don't, dude. You know.
All right, Token, tell us, man. If he's not going to be forthcoming, I want to hear it from a
You should
trusted
be
friend.
forthcoming.
A chick left me for a deaf hockey player.
What?
That's very Massachusetts stuff.
Yeah.
Was he born deaf, or was there like a drunk driving accident?
He was born deaf.
Ooh, that's tough. So he's a hero.
Yeah.
He's actually a miracle.
And he was really good at hockey.
Was he on the local news? Deaf hockey players going, you know.
Deaf hockey player fucked comedian's girlfriend.
Sam, was
Who's a
it,
comedian gets dumped for deaf hockey player?
was it abrupt or were there signs language?
I'm telling you, Sam, you are gonna have to draw blood at some point.
Give me the big knife.
Is that a thing that you can get in a car accident and lose your hearing?
I don't know. I feel like hockey players are always in car accidents.
I feel like hockey players are
based
dumb
on nothing.
people.
Based on nothing, hockey players are constantly getting fucked
It's
up. in
crazy
car
that
accidents.
deaf hockey players and regular hockey players talk the same.
Well, they
Yeah.
mostly communicate via haircut. I understand. And they smell each other's gloves, and that's how I think they get most of their ideas across. I could be wrong though.
What could you tell about a man from smelling his gloves, you think?
Oh man, how seriously he takes himself. Obviously, I think there's a middle ground with smelly equipment where it smells pretty bad and you think someone's a loser, but then if someone's hyper focused on being the best, their shit smells so bad you can't even be around them.
God damn.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But in that middle, your stuff should never kind of smell. If it's that bad, it should be nothing. But if you're trying to be number one, it should be people should be avoiding you.
Hockey's
That's like
different.
being fat. Like you can be skinny or you can be really fat. But being like medium fat
Medium
is
fat's
like the
come
worst
on,
thing.
bro, fucking make a decision.
That's where I'm at right now, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting less pussy than when I was extra fat. Cause it was like at least I was like
Which way are you gonna go?
I'm trying to
Big
lose
Sam
weight. I'm trying no.
Big Sam's a great name.
or
Big Buck?
Slim Buck.
Honey Baked Sam.
Honey Wow.
Token, what's the fattest you've ever been?
I was pretty fat when I was in like 5th grade. I was like 140 pounds in like 5th
That's a round boy.
That's a
grade.
big fifth grader.
Yeah, I was a big boy. And then I saw, who's the guy from American Idol, the black dude from American
Ruben
Idol?
Studdard.
No. Who is it?
The judge.
Randy
yeah.
Jackson.
Yeah. He lost a bunch of weight. And I was like,
Damn, that could be me.
yeah, no, for real. I remember, I was at the doctor's office, and the doctor was telling me like, I don't have diabetes, but I'm probably gonna get it.
It's a nuts thing to say to a kid, man.
Yeah, I'm in 4th grade. He literally said that, and because my dad had diabetes, whatever. And then I literally remember there was a picture of Randy Jackson, and I that's his name, right?
Yeah.
And I was there another Randy Jackson who am I
Baseball
thinking
player?
of?
Randy Johnson.
I don't
He
know.
killed the
but,
bird.
Yeah, he killed the bird.
We're on the right guy
Who was
though,
the
for sure.
baseball player?
Randy Johnson.
Okay.
Yeah, Randy Jackson was the black producer.
Okay.
There's
Yo,
no other
he
Randy
was like,
Jacksons.
yo, he
Oh, no,
said yo,
this
dog.
is important. This is important.
Yeah,
There's
yo,
no other
dog,
Randy
yo, dog.
Jacksons, right?
But look, let me finish the story because
Oh, yeah, please.
I was and I was like, I can do that, and my mom was like, yes, if you work hard, you could do that. And I ended up losing a bunch of weight, but then I found out he just got like surgery. He didn't actually put in.
Oh, man.
You earned it though.
I earned the fuck out of it.
Damn.
What did you do to cut back on your weight?
I stopped eating so much pasta,
Yeah.
and I was a big dude, so I like didn't look 10, and I snuck into a gym. I went to like the after school program at the YMCA, and I just kind of snuck away, went up to the gym that was upstairs, and I just was on the elliptical watching Friends. very rapper.
Going home,
story
doing
I
sit-ups
had.
in your room, looking at a poster of Randy Jackson with like his white fingertips tendon.
Yeah. Your love life's to you.
Who are your biggest inspirations? Jennifer Aniston and Randy Jackson.
Damn, what was that disappointment like when you found out he had surgery? Because that came up pretty early in the story. I wonder how much of an impact that had.
No, I really didn't. I was proud of myself for losing the weight, and I guess it was a little. It's like when you find out your hero. It's like when you find out like Kanye didn't write everything. It makes you a little
Yeah.
sad, but then you get over it.
Yeah.
You're like,
That's
"This is
growth.
Still great.
That's personal growth.
Yeah.
Sam, when did you realize you were a thick boy?
I remember.
Wait, When I was delivered, one doctor held me by the arms and the other doctor grabbed my feet and get me over to the table.
The doctor kept smacking my ass. He was throwing water.
Throwing baby butts at Sam's butt.
The doctor motorboated. Nah, I remember I wore a shirt at a pool party once, and it was a white plain t-shirt. So then it just looked like I was in a wet t-shirt contest, and I could just see my big nips like through the shirt.
It's
and
a
I was
titty
like,
amplifier.
And no one, yeah, exactly. Titty. And I got big puffs. I got big puffies.
Wow.
So like,
Shout out to all our puff boys out there.
Oh man.
so I just remember being like, damn, no one else is erupting.
Dude,
That's one of the moments I remember too, because I
remember constantly tugging the front of your shirt?
Yeah.
Oh man, it still hasn't stopped.
Why do you think I'm wearing a 6X?
My uncle was my rich uncle, and he had a pool, so we would go there like once a summer. And you know, I'm pretty sure
Are you
everybody.
getting choked up?
I am a little bit, but everybody was aware that I was a thick boy, and I was wearing a t-shirt in the pool, and I was the only kid in the pool at this point. Everybody's just sitting around smoking cigarettes, and my
Just watching this.
my one morbidly
fatty
obese
flop
Aunt
around.
Pat, morbidly obese, mind
Look
you,
at him.
she yells out, "Why are you wearing a shirt in the pool?"
Michael.
It's like, bitch, you smell getting out of the shower. You're so fat. Why don't you get off my fucking back?
Well, I've never met a more mistreated boy in my life. Just like crazy. It feels like you were just in the Coliseum, just being booed by adults for your entire childhood.
Yeah, I was made fun of.
Why do you think he's a Disney adult? He's just trying to relive a happy childhood.
I get it though, man. I get it. That's my connection to, like, I think that's everyone with like retro gaming. It's like that shit all sucks, but you're trying to just like find some sort of joy from your early life that you can reflect on positively in this sea of just like monster faces making you feel bad.
And by the way, this is allergies, not me crying, man.
Yeah. No, yeah, allergies making your tits sweat too. Man, so are you following the? I saw a tweet,
man,
about how the Disney groups are freaking out online and making bad decisions in the face of this hurricane. Have you seen any of this? Have you caught
I haven't been paying attention, but I can only assume what's happening.
I'm gonna look up some Facebook Disney groups right now.
Are people dying? Did people die?
No, it hasn't made landfall yet, so it's going to hit the western coast of Florida first, but then it's going to go right through central Florida, which is where Orlando is.
They're getting back at Disney being a Nazi.
Oh man,
Ooh, yeah.
no.
How do you feel?
They're coming for his legacy.
Yeah, how do you feel about your boy being?
I think he was just admiring another prolific filmmaker.
What did he say or do?
He would have Nazi dignitaries. He apparently met with them, but apparently, like, he was buddies with Joseph Goebbels, who was like the Nazi propaganda minister. And I think
You got to separate the art from the artist, though.
well, hear me out, because I think like he wanted to just reach out to him.
They're
and say,
both
like, "Yo, these are
fantastical
good-
made-up worlds.
Like, these are good movies that you're making. So
That's nuts. You want to collab? He hit him with the DM for collab.
The first collab post.
yeah, so-
Wow. We're Auschwitz men, guys. We're
They
Auschwitz
got
guys.
the idea of the train.
Of course we. Hold on. Do I have to join this Disney World? Walt Disney World adults only.
dude, I'll join him.
I feel like if any Disney adult saw your content, you'd be banned from every. I feel like Disney adults are like Karen.
It says, please confirm that you understand that this is an adults only child free group for people traveling to Walt Disney World without children. And you have to provide a free form response. And I'm saying I cannot stand children. There we go.
But Sam, I'm actually considering making Disney content.
Really?
That's one of my goals for 2025 is to make content centered upon Disney World. And I'll take my boys there, and I'm trying to convert them into Disney adults.
You're
What
gonna
would
be
it-
like
what would
that
it be
fat
like?
Italian family.
Where would it be at?
What would it be like? What would be the type of content you?
So basically, I feel like I'm on an island in admitting that I like Disney World amongst my boys. Everybody's out like, you're fucking weird.
Yeah. Hell
So so the objective of what I want to do is to bring them down there, because I feel like people have never had a fun Disney experience, because most of the time when people have gone, they've been stuck there with their families. They've been stuck with large groups where it's just hell if you go that route. But if you go with a smaller group, or by yourself, it's a lot of fucking fun. And Disney isn't just kid shit now. There's a lot of adult themed fun that you
Can you
have.
get like fucked up and
Yes.
okay?
And that's where I think it would win a lot of people over, in that in every park now they serve alcohol.
And you can be fucked like, but are you surrounded by kids while you're fucked up?
There are a lot of kids, but it's mostly adults.
Oh, really?
Because kids fuck with Disney less than they did maybe 15, 20 years ago. Now it's primarily adults that are just going for nostalgia purposes. Yeah.
I found a Reddit hookup group for Disney adults.
Oh, there's a Disney swingers group.
Oh boy.
I think Sam was in that when he got motorboated by Mickey.
Yeah, Disney World, I guess.
Now,
You
is
guys
there
ever dress up or anything during sex?
No. What have you dressed up as though?
I have never dressed up, but I do get it. I was well, I recently, so I after Skankfest, I didn't like know anything about Duncan Trussell, but my friend was like a huge fan, so he got me on the Duncan Trussell kick. So I was watching a podcast that he did where he was in like a furry mask, and there he was talking about or a furry outfit, and he was like, he was talking about getting it, like, you know, you kind of can separate from yourself, and it did seem like it would be a fun escape to have sex as like an animal.
Would you embody the animal? Would you like, you know, make that animal's noises and try to like guess what it would be like for that animal to mate? Like I instantly
wouldn't-
go to how the lion does it. You know what I mean? Where
I don't
he
know if
gets
I would
low.
like roar, but I wouldn't use English.
bite the back of her neck. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. You're also like cut off from doing certain things because you're wearing a mask, and I assume it's only.
Well, you still have to pretend. You know, even if you can't kiss, you still have to like touch your snoots together and do this kind of stuff.
I don't know if I would feel like I wouldn't like
I
that.
think that's half the point. You know, you do stuff with your tails together.
Maybe I would roar. Maybe if
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for
through
it.
the mask? Just a muffled.
You wouldn't?
Dress up as a furry? No.
I would do anything.
You would be perfect as a furry, Sam. I really
I know
think you could pull it
You
off.
could probably skip parts of the costume.
I'm already wearing the lower half of a horse.
You got fucking Big Bird legs. Damn, can you
Actually-
imagine Sam beating it up in a really nice Big Bird costume.
Oh my god.
They're dressed as Snuffleupagus. You're my imaginary friend.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I
that
do
shit.
think,
Okay.
honestly, and since I got into the One Piece anime, I see like chicks dress up as like characters from One Piece, and something about that I like.
You're on your way.
You're so close, dude.
We have a $4.99 super chat from Dorkcourt, our most handsome friend Miguel. Disney
you, Miguel.
Swingers Group better be called Circle Jerk of Life.
I like it, Miguel. Thank you very much.
Me, I think you better shut up. Actually,
loved it.
okay, we're split.
More of it.
Are you a Disney swinger?
No.
Have you guys
But I'm
ever thought
aware
about
of it.
swinging?
No.
I feel like that would be the next iteration of your, your online proclivity, your OnlyFans.
I think that's
You
the
could make
downfall of
Disney
every
swinger
relationship.
content.
You have a wife?
Whoa, say it,
do.
bro.
Oh, so don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
You have to have a wife to be a swinger.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Here's a gap in the fucking market, dude. There's
All right.
there's people exploring the parks. There's people saying what they like about it. Who's doing
Get Token involved. He dresses up as a Mickey Mouse.
Well, you know, I was just thinking about the logistics of being a furry, and you know, I shave because it makes my wiener look a little bigger. And if you're wearing a big costume, I feel like my wiener would look pretty small.
That's what I say. My dick is big, but I got big hips, so it gets lost in all the skin.
You gotta pull it back like a ponytail, brother.
It's like a cruise ship lost at sea.
I think that's who cock rings are for. I think you throw a cock ring behind the balls, and I think that kind of eliminates that stuff. You know what I mean? Front and center.
I thought a cock ring goes on the cock.
It does, but it's supposed to wrap around the back of the balls too, I think. Actually, fact check me on this, chat. I'm sorry if I'm wrong.
So
you
Tim,
think
is it more functional or more presentational?
I think the squeeze makes you harder.
All right.
I could be wrong.
You've never been on like your
This
fourth jerk of the day, and you start getting under the balls
my
to try to
God.
get all the blood up to the tip. You're just
You start
fucking-
homering it.
Yeah, it's like
Why you little?
you're trying to get the toothpaste. Why I oughta?
Don't have a cum, man.
You never why I oughta your dick?
No, and that's something that's like, you know, I've been married a long time. New stuff still gets introduced all the time. That just feels like something to be pretty abrupt for me to just be like, man, some hardware, you know. So
I don't know. Well, I feel like that's small enough as to where it wouldn't cause a big.
it's bad enough. I got the fucking cum Ghostbusters pack.
Wait,
That's
can
what I
I
was
take
gonna
that home
say.
with me?
You fucking wish, dude.
But it's not over.
It's Nana's birthday soon.
Yeah, get Nana the tacky glide by Auto Blow. God damn it, what a life.
I can't believe you met Nana.
Yeah, I can't either, man. Nana's dude. Nana's the goat. You got to meet Nana.
I've seen her in the videos, man. She
I
kills
know,
it.
bro.
My
As
Nana's the
advertised.
most waspy, like straight edge person in the whole world.
Yeah.
And this guy goes, "Yeah, we're gonna go get high and take a nap
I didn't
and play
realize-
video games."
I didn't. I thought she was about it, so I.
She is
started
if you don't talk about
I
it.
went at ease.
She's like one of those. You
She-
can
we
do
do-
anything if you just don't mention it.
We went for the hike.
Oh, now that you say that.
The last time Sam was here, I told you about the hike we went on, and then we came back, and she was sitting on. By the way, they live in the wilderness of, is it Central Mass?
Yeah.
And so she has this whole house just for her retirement. She sits on this porch and stares at the forest, and it is. She was there all day, blanket on her lap, warm drink. I was so jealous, and I went out and I sat with her for a little bit, and that was when I was just like broing down with her and not realizing. I was just like, oh yeah, Tim, you should probably fucking chill with the way you talk to people's relatives. What do you boys have on the agenda? I said, oh, nothing, Nana. We're going to get fried and play some Black Myth Wukong. Hopefully take a nap.
Now, Sam, you say she's cool as long as you don't mention what you're doing. Do you think if Tim showed up as a furry, that she would address him as a dog or address him as Tim?
Give him a pat on the head.
Yeah, good boy.
Yeah.
Scratch behind my ears.
Scratch under his chin.
Oh, man, we have some more super chats. Excuse me, guys. Shadow Homie said, Mike, please tell the Beauty and the Beast kid story.
Oh, yeah. All right, so I used to work with kids with special needs, and the one place where I worked had this gigantic guy. He was like 21 at the time, and he was just the one thing that could keep him in line is Disney stuff. So I know the feeling, but
Keep
he
him
would-
in line. What does that mean?
dude, his behaviors were just off the chain. He would scream, he would hit people. However, if you gave him what he wanted, which was just Disney content, he would chill the fuck out. Now, as a reward for good behavior,
Dude, and this was like a big fella.
dude, he was like probably 6'6", and
It's just so funny to imagine him like punching someone with like a social work degree, and then all of a sudden like,
dude, he pops up like Timon.
You and him are like the of mice and men of Disney.
But they would keep him in line by giving him Disney shit, and his behavior was good for a while. So his parents took him to see the Beauty and the Beast stage play. But while he was at the stage play, he went ballistic. And when they got back, like our boss was telling us about it, like look, be mindful of his behavior because he's been off the chain ever since his parents took him to see Beauty and the Beast. And this one old black dude I work with named Larry.
Wait, hold on. So the Beauty and the Beast freak out. Was it kind of like overstimulation, or was he just disappointed about how boring stage plays are?
It's probably like when you go see your favorite artist in concert, where you're just like, I cannot believe I'm in the same.
when a kid's being bad.
Yeah.
Because they're so amped. And you
Yeah,
gotta be
he's
like,
just
dude,
can't
chill.
take
He had soda energy.
Yeah, and I get it, man.
Okay.
He held down the beauty. And he jumped on stage and held her down.
But so then it didn't stop. It lasted, weeks.
Well, they knew that he was coming into school the next day, and my boss just kind of gave us a heads up. Look, like he was off the chain ever since Beauty and the Beast, so he's probably going to be losing it when he gets here. And this old black dude I work with named Larry goes, damn, took the Beauty to the show and he came back the Beast.
How is he now? Is he still with us?
Yes, he's-
Larry or the Beast? I don't know, man. I haven't kept up with him, but yeah, they live pretty long lives.
You might see him at Disney. Maybe he's there.
If I saw him, I would avoid him, dude. 'Cause
I'm saying this as like a normal. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
I was going to say because I fear that he would have a Beauty and the Beast like response to seeing me again.
Oh, don't
He
wear that
associates
shirt.
you.
He holds you down and titty fucks you.
I mean, we were horny enough for the animated ladies growing up. Imagine on top of that also being retarded, and then on top of that, you see Belle in real life.
Dude, that's the thing. She's not in a costume.
Whoa!
It's like you're a regular lady that has to interact with these aggressive people.
She's lucky he didn't
dented
break her
brains.
neck.
Yeah.
He's lucky she didn't kill her in a hay pail.
I
Hay
just love
pile.
you so much.
Yeah.
Just petting a dead body.
You're so beautiful. Wow. Whoa. That's pretty intense.
Have you ever fanboyed out for somebody that hard? As to where there had to be a meeting about you?
No, I've never been asked to leave anywhere like that.
I was in a room with Kanye once, and I was just staring at him like I was also there's a lot of people there. I was the only white person, and he gave me a double take, and I think it was because I was like the only new face there, and I was also the only white person, and I was just staring at him. I was just staring at him. I felt pretty like I was being a weirdo, but I didn't hear anything back. But I also wasn't invited back later on. So I feel like I might I feel like I might have given the creeps a little.
He's got to be used to that, though.
Maybe he didn't trust me. I was Jewish, and the whole Jew.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I didn't know if you knew that.
You're the reason.
Yeah.
No.
He looks at you, he just sees a floating Star of David.
Yes.
Damn. I asked Bob Odenkirk for a picture.
What'd he say?
At Comic-Con. He was there with his family, and a lot of people had been bugging him, and he was kind of crabby about it, but he still obliged. But after that, I went, never again. I'm never bothering anyone ever again. I feel like such a fucking idiot. I feel like such a fucking bother right now. Oh my God.
I had a negative experience with
I think I threw the photo away. Who was it?
Freddy Krueger. I wouldn't go back to him again.
No. Robert Englund, Freddie? Or
Yeah,
like,
Robert Englund, yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, I just thought you meant you had a bad dream.
I had a bad dream once.
What happened?
I paid a lot of money for a photo op. My wife and I, we were going in, and I think it was like $175. It was a lot. And they take you in, and I didn't expect a full-on conversation. Just make eye contact, say what's up, take the picture, say it was nice to meet you, and then move on. But as soon as we got in there, he's like, what did he say? He said to my wife, like, back it in. Because like I was like, he was like pulling me.
He said, throw it at me.
Dude, essentially, because he was pulling me by the hoodie, like close to him with my wife in front of him. And then he was like grabbing her and saying, back it in, back it in. And then we took the picture with his claw around her throat. And then without even saying anything, they were bringing the next people in.
Whoa.
Like, dog, I mean, I have a minute with you.
Oh,
One,
man.
don't try to fucking do that shit to my wife. But also, two, say hello. How hard is it just to acknowledge people?
I'd have a hard time with that because if someone put their hands on my wife's neck like that, she might go like, you know, and I'd have to really step in.
I would have had to kill them both. Man. If my
You
wife
think
made
you could
any
fight
noise, I
Freddy
would kill her.
Krueger?
Yes.
In the awake world, yeah, for sure.
Sam, he's
dude.
like 85 now.
No, I mean the actual. Oh, okay. The actor who played.
No, he's talking about beating the fuck out of Robert Englund.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about actually.
You're
Freddy
talking about
Krueger.
being a dream warrior. That's so funny. A guy with cauliflower ear crippling a senior citizen.
Disney shirt. But the most fucked up thing is I saw him signing autographs, and he was like very pleasant with people and taking time with everybody who came up to get his autograph. So, I
Were
guess,
you high on Percocet?
No, this was 2 years ago that I went. But, brother, like, make a minute for people.
I was at a horror convention a couple weeks ago, and that is the dregs of society.
The people
Who go to horror conventions, attending horror conventions are like truly. It's like, you know, when you move and you pull out a couch and then just like the fucking all the bugs just scurry away. That is what a horror convention is. It's like the cockroaches of society are scurrying out.
I'm taking a guess. A lot of like vitamin D deficiency.
Yeah,
You know, a lot of like hair that has been denied sunshine.
a lot of inner arm scars.
Oh, God damn it.
Who did you go with?
Myself,
Really?
and I guess I'm one of those
Yeah, what a
people.
pervert, dude.
I just wanted to meet the dude who created Terrifier.
Man, and instead you met 3,000 guys with receding hairlines and long hair.
I felt
Wearing faded like death metal shirts and like big cargo shorts.
I was the hottest person in there. I felt like a rock star.
Yeah, those are my people though.
Horror convention people.
Oh, absolutely.
What's the scariest movie you guys have ever seen?
I'm trying to think. Oh, I mean, the movie that freaked me out the most was the movie about loathing.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
It wasn't a scary movie, but it gave me so much anxiety, bro. It tweaked me the fuck out. I'm just like scared of being too high and shit. So I just felt high watching it and it freaked me out. Yeah, fuck that movie, dude. That movie sucks.
We watched it to go to Vegas, and he's halfway through. Like,
I thought this. I didn't know anything about this movie. I thought it was gonna be like The Hangover. I was all excited, you know, just panicking on the couch, trying not to be a fucking loser. Like, yo, can you change it? This is creeping me out. It's a fun movie. It's supposed to be fun. I felt like a loser.
You did that with Asteroid City too.
Yeah, Asteroid City started freaking me out.
Freaked out at was that a Wes Anderson movie?
Yeah.
It's just very stylized, and I don't know what was freaking me out, but now I feel more comfortable saying like this movie's freaking me out.
No, I can see that because it's a very polished movie. There's a certain like shine to Asteroid City that makes it.
It's like a
Truman
Travelocity
Show.
commercial. You know what I mean?
No, it
Yeah,
feels
yeah.
like when you're tripping and you're in the real world, and you're like, wait, why is everyone acting this way? Like this isn't what's going on.
Yeah, dude, I've been catching up on Mel Gibson's recent movies because he's apparently cranking them out. I thought that he's been on like a couple fringe projects.
He's making a Passion of the Christ 2.
What?
Yeah, well, that's the
No
thing.
way.
You think he's doing like a fringe thing here and there? The dude is cranking out movies, and they are all pretty bad. But he finds a way to be racist in all of them. I watched one last night where he was a retired cop in Puerto Rico.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Wait, did you see the one with him and Vince Vaughn?
Dragged Across Concrete.
No, the dude who made another movie.
No.
That's really good where they play dirty cops.
No, but now I'm in. Now I'm watching Mel Gibson every night. These are seriously the worst movies ever made. It's like someone dropped Mel Gibson into like a PlayStation 1 cutscene. Like, remember when they have like live action Resident Evil cutscenes? That's the level.
Are they as bad as
movies
Steven Seagal?
I would say these are probably worse scripts than Steven Seagal movies.
There was I think it was Mark for Death that had a sex scene that used to really make me hard as a child. Is Mark for Death the right one?
Was it like I mean, I think I can picture every Steven Seagal sex scene.
His house gets broken into while he's porking his wife.
Yeah, that might be the Hard to Kill.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're on the same
baby.
page, dude.
I used to
Yeah, he
jerk
can
off
fuck.
to the first scene of Black.
That's one thing people don't know about him.
Steven Seagal
Steven
can
Seagal could
fuck.
fuck.
He actually was more of a fuck guy than a martial arts guy, if you know.
All right, now seems like a great time to pick a sponsor. Support for Dad Meat is brought to you by Huel, the world's #1 complete nutrition brand. It's a super busy time of year. Whether you're running the school pickup, racing to a meeting, or hitting the gym, fuel up with Huel. It's a full meal that can be ready in seconds with no prep and no cooking required. Huel shakes taste like a milkshake and are designed for experts to have all the nutrients your body needs from a meal. It takes the guesswork and confusion out of eating well. Tim, have you... Look, he's sucking them back right now.
He's moaning in my ear.
Wow, man. You know, it feels good to hit yourself with something nutritious, you know, even from a psychological standpoint, you know. I eat mostly sugar and bread, and every once in a while, in the back of my mind, I'll think about the case of Huel that they sent me, and I go, wow, man, what if instead I did something conscientious of my health? And, you know, it's not enough of a habit to really have an impact on my life, but it does kind of get the gun barrel out of my mouth.
And on top of that, too, that Huel mustache that you got right now is driving these perverts nuts, man. Oh, my God, dude.
I know,
Stop
right?
it.
Suffering succotash.
But that's Huel for you, baby. It's available in both chocolate and vanilla flavors. You're going to love it. On top of that, too, they got a lot of meals that you can eat. They're called these hot meals that you can get, where there's a lot
Give me
of...
Huel, give me higher, give me that.
But take the leap and join the community of Hueligans. I love that. With 15% off with the code FATBIRD at Huel.com, which is HUEL.com. That's 15% off with the code FATBIRD at Huel, HUEL.com, or just click the link on our show notes. Unlock a healthier, easier way to eat with Huel. Nutritionally complete meals in minutes so you can focus on what really matters. Dude, they got fucking nutrition bars. They got fucking the milkshakes that are covering Tim's face right now.
Yeah, we got to start thinking about these guys, keeping them healthy. You know what I mean? Because our audience isn't getting any younger. We need to preserve these listeners, man. We need to take care of them and nourish them and help them develop, you know, at least a little bit of a fucking longevity.
Well, dog, you know how quick I go 0 to hoagie, right?
It's disgusting.
It truly is, man. But ever since Huel sent us those shakes, man, that's nice to have, especially at nighttime when I go off the fucking rails, man. Suck back a Huel and I'm good to go. Feeling good the next day.
Yeah, these fucking pre-diabetic people in recovery that consume this stuff, they need to be making better fucking decisions, man, you know?
If a doctor had offered you Huel when you were a fat boy, would you have taken it?
You have to say yes, please, dude. Please, token. Please.
Still going? Yeah. Well, you gotta be careful about some of the protein stuff because I get constipated really easily, and a lot of those I don't know if that has protein in it. Huel is probably the best thing you could offer your fans, so I'm sure it's different. But a lot of those protein things, I won't poop for like 3 days after having one of them.
Well, I would say from experience, most of these guys are so stricken with daily diarrhea that a little bit of constipation would probably move them towards the center.
And for overeaters, constipation sucks. But for overeaters, sometimes like nothing makes you not want to eat more than constipation. If you just feel like there's a rock in your stomach, you don't really want to eat. So for some fat people,
block your bowels.
Yeah.
I think is a strategy not enough people are discussing.
Not many
Box 'em out,
dietitians meant to talk about it, but I do feel
That's
like
what bears do when they hibernate. They plug their bowels
With what?
Just whatever they can find.
Imagine if a bear just puts a butt plug in.
Yeah. You see it walking away from the house and it's shimmering.
The diamond.
You nasty ass.
Well, we have a super chat that's in support of your idea. June with a $4.99 super chat said, "I'm heading to Disney in 2 weeks, and I've been binging weirdo Disney vlogs. Mike, I need you to do stuff like that."
I feel the same way because, Tim, I've showed you some of my Disney vlogs, and they all seem like people that should be on a watch list.
And I don't know if it's a chicken and egg situation though.
But I would like to make something fun because there are very few that seem to capture the non-creepy whimsy of Disney. Because I think you could have fun.
You could be the first.
Yeah, thank you, man. But everybody else seems like somebody I would not want to be locked in a room with. So hopefully you guys don't feel that way.
As a
about me.
fan, I think you should go to Disney and just get super fucked up. Oh, are you sober?
Yeah, but I mean, people can do that, and it's like if I bring
I think you
people
need to
there, I
relapse
want them to be able to
into
do
Disney
that.
That would make me
You should relapse
wanna go
into
to
Disney
Disney.
content.
You should have a hall pass for drinking in Disney.
I think so.
As
too,
long as
man.
that's where you're at, you know.
Dude, when I wasn't drinking, but like I was just plotting my next move. This was like 10 years ago. I took my family, and in Epcot they have all these different countries you could visit, and they have all these incredible places to drink in each country. And I tried to sneak away from my wife and sneak off and grab a couple beers in Germany, but this bitch was chasing me from country to country, baby. I felt like the Bourne Identity.
Because your wife was following you at Disney.
Because she was trying to make you a better person. Like, this bitch trying to help me.
Oh my god.
But I'm telling you, it is fun. Like if we went to Disney right now, if you guys wanted to party, you could party and have the time of your lives.
You can't have weed in there, though.
I mean, you could take an edible, enjoy yourself.
I think Tim knows I like to smoke.
Yeah, I like to do peyote in Disney World and have a vision quest. I want to go on Space Mountain on peyote.
How do you consume that?
I don't know. I think you
Shove it up
chew
your
on
butt?
some cactus or something.
You
I
hitting
don't
a
know.
DMT
Actually,
pen
anything
to-
you want to do in Disney, you can fucking boof.
It's a wonderful world.
Yeah.
A DMT pen.
You guys ever boofed? Anything?
Not yet, but
Suppository.
it's on my bucket list.
You have done a suppository
When I was a child, I had a
for constipation reasons.
no for diarrhea. Like I had to lay on the couch, and I don't know why my aunt did this in the living room, but she pulled
Tried
my
to blow
pants
up the
down.
dam.
She blew me.
No, but I had diarrhea issues, Token, and my aunt pulled my pants down in the living room and had me lay face down on the couch while she tried to put a suppository in my butt. It took a few times to take because it kept spitting back out. But
That's why he's a Disney adult.
That makes sense.
Mickey Mouse Playhouse was on the TV.
But that's the only time I've ever taken anything medicinal in my ass. How about you guys?
I've taken like a finger and a tongue up in there.
Yeah.
But nothing. Is that medicinal?
I mean,
Stop me from killing
mental
myself.
health. Yeah, bitch got me acting normal.
Tongue up the ass like keep a gun out your mouth.
I tried a butt plug one time.
Oh yeah.
You did. You were like a bear.
Yeah, I tried it, but like I just
Were you by yourself
I
though?
was. Dude, I
Was it
so
your
horny without my
wife?
wife. No. But I was
Took
without
it out
my
of
wife.
hers and put it in you.
I was without my wife, so I was feeling especially horny. So I went and I bought a butt plug and I tried it, and I was like, oh my god, this is so gay. I can't do this.
Yeah.
Nuts, man. That's
Yeah,
like
I
mean,
tried.
Have you ever tried like nipple clamps
No.
or the like suction thingies? The cup. Have you ever cupped your nipple?
I'm afraid milk will come out, brother.
Not into getting my nipples touched.
Yes, you are?
I'm not.
Oh, okay. And I'm the same way. I don't know. I like to be left alone. Just
Yeah. I just don't. I don't even want to be involved.
Yeah.
Call someone
look,
over.
just leave me in the corner with a lampshade on my head.
Is there a chair in the corner? That's my favorite position.
No touching, please. No touching, no kissing. And if you could pretend I'm not here, that would be ideal.
now, did you have to be convinced for butt stuff, or were you ready for it to happen?
I was dating a chick who was blowing me, and she just pushed my legs back one day and did it.
Jesus
Those
Christ, did she have a hand? Did she have help?
And then she asked if I liked having my dye changed afterwards. That's what she called it.
What is
die,
that?
die.
Like
Diaper.
pushing your legs up, like you're getting
Oh,
your
like a diaper?
changed.
Yeah.
Yeah. She said it as a joke, but it stuck
That's
with me.
fucked up to say to somebody in such a vulnerable position. Man.
You would be like the Neo of the diaper community, though. You would be, I mean, catapulted to the front of whatever attention they have online for sure.
Brother, you really look like you could fill a diaper.
That's a compliment.
I was trying so hard not to get a podcast about my ass.
That's a compliment. Wow.
It happens
Hey,
in
man.
every podcast.
That's called object fixation, dude. That's why people on motorcycles crash
Object
into cars in front of them.
fixation.
Damn, that's your comedy album. And the
Object
the
fixation.
thumbnail's your butt. Object fixation. Woo! But
Now, Sam, are you fixated on ladies' butts?
I do like a lady butt.
Yeah.
I do like a lady butt.
you ever talk shop with them?
I think it's like,
You're just like, hey, I'm not a threat.
oh,
Don't worry about that. Sorry.
That was smooth.
I think it's like how J.K. Rowling feels talking to trans women.
There we go. I fixed it. Yeah. Hold on. I'm sorry. God damn it. I'm such an embarrassment, man. My setup needs to be improved.
It is exciting when a lady gives you permission to play with her butt. When you've never had that, when your fixation has entirely been pussy up to a certain point where you're just like, I can do this too.
I told this pod on the last time I was on here. I got butt before puss.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the
Colin
thing
King?
Colin Kane made him tell his dad.
Okay, yeah.
So many people came up to me at Skanks Fest and reminded me of that story.
Run
I was
with it,
like,
man.
Thank you.
I might get into what do they call it? Affirmative consent with my wife. Like we're pumping the brakes until I get a yes for everything that we do, man. You know, just for posterity. And then I might start documenting it, honestly. You know, keeping a spreadsheet.
Like online or just for the two of
I
you?
mean, I guess in the cloud. No, I don't know if I would share it, but yeah, I guess I would use a cloud solution. That might be the fastest. Maybe Google Drive, and just keep track of the stuff she's saying yes to. And then honestly, if I'm not getting enough yeses on something, I can go to the numbers and just be like, look, percentage wise, we're not really hitting any kind of desirable marks here.
You're batting 210 right now.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, obviously it's not always going to be a yes. No one's batting 1,000, but it's like we got to do something to juice this up.
I like that, man. I would be like, my wife would be like, you seriously using the cloud to document our sex life? I'd be like, yeah, bitch, because you got me in heaven.
Nice.
Thank you, dude.
Sam was telling me about you guys. That's wrong.
Yes, dude. Glad I could deliver. Man. Tim loves it, man. I love it. I love his reaction to this, where he's just like, man, I can't believe that was so cool.
Got some more super chats. Jeff Pesos, $5 super says, shout out from Orlando. Disney is fun on drugs. Next time you guys are in town, let me know, and I will take the squad out to dinner. Whoa.
Jeff,
And
I would love to take you up on that, and I hope you guys are good, brother.
that's legally binding. Yeah, good luck with the coming apocalyptic storm with the pox upon your town. Hopefully you survive. He's probably saying I think he's gonna die. We're never gonna get a fucking dinner out of him.
I'll go,
Fucking
babe.
coward, dude.
Show up, man.
Now, would your thing be an all ages thing, or it would be more for
The freaks.
the bros?
What do you mean by all ages?
Like would it be family
like
friendly?
your audience when you did? Would you hope
Oh, I see
for
what you're
an all
saying.
ages?
I thought you meant like taking people there. No, I mean it would just.
Yeah, he just has a group of children. Leave your kid with Mike. He's taking. No, we get an Airbnb. we got an Airbnb down the street.
No, it would be more for the bros because I feel like.
Why is our chaperone's butt so shiny?
Dude, honestly, like that's why most Disney vloggers who they're creating content for because kids don't fuck with Disney the way they used to. It's really just people in their 30s and 40s who just want to relive good days.
Yeah, I can't get my kids to fuck with the 2D animation, man.
What percentage of Disney adults were molested?
All of us.
100% across the board.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, right?
I imagine it's pretty high.
Sweet. Sweet.
Oh, dude, to that
I always
point,
wondered why I wasn't one.
Sam, dude, somebody who listens to the show once told me at a live event that Donald Duck felt her butt during a meeting.
Congratulations, you know?
Yeah, so if you were molested before then, there's a chance you might get molested there as well.
Oh my God, he put a giant cartoon hotel room key in her hand.
He just stuck a piece of paper to her back with a piece of tape.
Nick Medina with a $13.99, but it's Canadian money.
Damn, bro,
Super
thank
chats.
you.
I don't know if that's like pesos or whatever, but thank you, dude.
We
Said,
might owe him money.
said I did acid at Disney World on Tuesday. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Love from Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
Thank you, brother.
Home
I'm telling you,
of
it's a
Lance
blast.
Storm.
Anybody could have fun there. There's enough like high velocity rides now where it's not just going in fucking circles while the same song repeats. You can really have fun.
But
How
that's
much
what you
is it?
prefer.
How much is it to have a good time?
It's it varies because I would say it's somewhere. All right, when I went, I think I went in July, and I think it was like $150 a ticket for the day. And if you want to skip lines, I think we paid like $20 extra, and you get to like skip most of the line for a certain amount of rides each day. So it is pricey, but at the same time, if you don't pay to fucking eat there, if you're not staying at Disney hotels, if you're not paying for fucking meal plans, it is much cheaper than people think it is.
Now, what about the racket of using a handicapped person for your group to?
They're cutting down.
Now, how? Well, so from the last time I heard about this was probably 10 years ago, and there were people coordinating so you could sort of like borrow handicapped.
Like
people.
rent a tard?
Kind of, yeah. And
You should start that business, rent a tard in Orlando.
I know we should all just show up in helmets, dude. If we had someone as our like group home chaperone.
Get your boy.
That's the content.
That's our-
You're a group home chaperone, and you take people there, and they have to pretend to be handicapped.
Dude, this is what they do now. You have to do like a Zoom interview before you go if you want to get a disability.
Wow, dude. So you're saying you have more content? That's crazy. What do you think the Zoom
How
interview is like?
retarded are you?
Yeah.
That's the-
Now, here's the fine line, Tim. What if I get banned for life doing this?
You go back.
You
like
go to
Ozzy.
Universal. You start doing Universal content. You know they don't give a. They don't give a fuck.
Exactly. I was gonna say you go back and piss on it like Ozzy.
Oh, my God.
Remember that thing from the movie? Oh, who cares?
The Count of Monte Cristo in that motherfucker.
Yeah, and then you start like
Gerard J. Pardue, that shit.
it becomes you versus the security. You're playing cat and mouse with them. It's like, bro, you've got a movie on your hands.
Brother, I'm playing mouse. I've been playing mouse. 45 years now.
It's mouse versus mouse chasing mouse because it's Mickey chasing me. Never mind.
Yeah, no, that tracks logically. Makes sense.
But to Sam's point, Universal really is stepping up their game. Universal, I think Disney has kind of been trying to match Universal's thing for the past few years.
Universal is for the kids who weren't molested.
Yeah, cool kids. Cool kids.
Where's
man.
Universal at?
It's
Right
in Orlando
Off
as
the
well.
street.
Oh.
Yeah. Dude, it's great.
But they
New
have,
park
like-
opening up.
They're like the Harry Potter world. and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom took me to Universal when I was a kid. I remember it being the coolest ever.
Yeah, man.
They had the superhero rides and shit.
But the whole time I was there, I was just like, Disney's right there. How are we doing this? How are we doing Universal? I never got to go to Disney as a kid. That almost felt like it was an on-purpose thing.
Yeah, because your uncle didn't love you
Yeah,
enough.
for real. Yeah, if only, man.
If only you had a closer family.
If only my uncle chose sexual crimes instead of financial. Maybe he'd be alive.
Dude, that's every uncle's fork in the road, man.
It truly is, dude. That's nuts.
Token, what is your favorite amusement park based memory?
I the only one I have is is getting my picture drawn at Disney.
Oh man,
I don't have any other memories. I want them. I'm interested.
bro, I'm telling you, if we went, you would love it. I would like to.
But you're sober.
Yeah, I mean, I take mushrooms.
Okay.
So
I'm a little scared of mushrooms.
Yeah. But I could be, your fucking Sherpa through Disney.
Okay, great.
I'll be the group Sherpa. I'll get
I do
everybody
feel very
through.
safe around you.
Thank you, man.
Even with the knife.
Thank you.
I think it's because
point it
you have
away
a
from you.
small knife.
Yeah, well, let me take out a bigger one. But we actually got a ladies' knife at Goodwill a couple weeks ago that I could fuck with too.
That's awesome.
What kind of handicaps do you think are you are you familiar enough with the process? Like, what kind of handicaps really get you access to the line cutting?
I would say
Chairs, probably.
chairs, your bendy arms, fucking high level autism will get you through.
No way, really?
Yeah. But I think with
How do you define high level? You can't talk and
Nonverbal.
like you're locked in.
They show you a picture of all the Disney characters, and it's how many you can name.
Oh, or like you ever see someone that's so autistic that like their teeth are fucked up from it? Like that. Well, a frame of reference. I'm not making a judgment.
I honestly don't think I've ever thought that before. I honestly.
You hear someone's on the spectrum, it's like, whoa, it fucked them up physically. That's crazy.
I picture a lot of fat people.
That's what they're trying to cut down on because a lot of fat women are claiming bad ankles, and for a while
because it's tons of walking, right?
there was a lot of gray area, and fatsos really have problems. They also develop rashes. Fat people develop rashes from getting a significant amount of exercise in the heat. That's
chafing.
They are, yeah, dude. It's on top of that too. There's chafing, but then there's this weird thing that happens. Like your body's almost in shock that it's getting exercise, and that's what Disney was trying to cut down on. So that's what brought about these Zoom interviews, where it's like you got to just prove that you're not a fatso just trying to not sit down.
So they got fat. They're
Hey,
fat
can you
testing.
move the camera down? It's only your nose and up.
Can we get a couple fucking jumping jacks, please?
That's a hard thing to prove. They should just set a weight limit.
Ooh.
That make a lot of people frustrated.
Well, a physical fitness test to enter Disney World, I
Oh
think
my
would
God.
change the course of the.
Yeah, it's like you got to go through the obstacle course just to get there.
That might, dude. That could be it. That could be what solves the health crisis. We get the presidential fitness test. You have to put a respectable mile time on there, even just walking.
Wait, does the president have to pass a fitness test?
No, I think they just call it the presidential.
They
fitness
did it
test.
to get kids to work out more by saying it was thought of by the president.
I would love to have seen Joe Biden run like an obstacle course. Like he's doing a wipeout course.
It would look like you remember that Flash game where it was like 4 buttons to make a guy run, and you just ended up like upside down with your legs kicking above your quap. It would be quap. God damn it! That was for. There's 13 people who are going to see this, and you're going to go, oh, quap! What a great reference.
Yeah,
That was for
every
you guys.
checkpoint is just a child's scalp, and he just gets the fucking good whiff of that hair. It's like, all right, I'm ready to go to the next one. I'm ready to crawl through mud. Dude, a Joe Biden
It's like
Tough
smelling
Mudder.
salt.
He's dumping a paper cup of children's piss on his head. Adrenochrome, I guess. Yeah, it'd be cool. It'd be nice to watch him just seriously get physically injured.
That's where I think they really fell short was when he was constantly falling. That's when I think his approval rating was at its highest. He should have went full Mr. Bean.
Yeah, acting like he tried to play it off. He tried to act like he didn't fall when he should have just been like, whoa. I would have been doing pratfalls.
Dude, they should have had Biden carrying cakes for the last 3 years of his presidency.
I would have been doing Super Dave if I was Joe Biden.
Dude, that's how he gives a speech. Like they just shoot him out of a cannon 200 yards away in front of the microphone. Yeah, what a bunch of fucking idiots, man.
Dude, crash a motorcycle onto the stage, get behind the podium. Come on, man. This is political science.
A barn falls around him, and he's just in the middle.
Yeah, the Secret Services at rallies are like, is that a shooter on the roof? You're like, oh no, it's a person cannon. Biden's in there.
Dude.
They assassinate Trump by shooting Biden at him.
Biden lowering himself into a cannon, strapping on an American flag helmet, and lowering himself into a cannon for 5 terms.
He just hits Donald's ear. Just fucking.
Yeah, he kills a firefighter. I'm sorry, how was your husband killed? Rocketing Joe Biden.
The cannon goes off. He does not come out, and then he slowly comes. He's covered in soot. There's smoke coming off of him. Dude, global praise.
No doubt, man. Dude, the bike fall was the moment. That was the tipping point of the presidency. If they had capitalized on that bike fall, where it was just like his legs just stopped working. That was the moment where things could have been a lot different.
Yeah.
If you saw your 80-something-year-old grandparent getting on a bike, would you really let them?
I'd be running next to them with my hands on them. That's nuts, dude. Because you know how they're trying to like they're doing all their cringe social media. Like they try to do like hip memes. If they would have just put like a fucking bowling strike sound effect on him falling off the bike, it's like, free approval. Congratulations, but unfortunately,
Yeah, President Bean, man. What a fucking missed opportunity.
Wow. Yeah, I would collaborate with Superhuman. I'd be doing backyard stunts. Yeah, whoop whoop, Joe Biden.
Dude, fucking wee man giving a stump speech for him.
Good one.
Oh, boys. Well, boys, what do you want to promote before we go to the Patreon?
Just listen to my music.
Dude, you are incredible, man.
Yeah, the 5 words I said during this podcast, I feel like I really crushed.
No, you
out.
cook. Shut the fuck up.
Dude,
No, you
give
cook.
out your socials on this because I want people to see this. We're going to put in the show notes, too.
It's just token hip hop everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, no, dude, you rip. I was, my son knew who you were, which is a very cool.
I
thing
did get
for
a
me.
compliment coming in the door. It made me feel very welcome.
That's what's up. That's pretty cool, man. Thank you very much for being here, Token. You're the fucking man.
Of course, bro.
And your shit rules.
Yeah, I was pumped when I found out that you and Sam were buddies, man.
Hell yeah. We're not, but
It's not after.
It just shows him scary movies.
Yeah, it's fucking Fear and Loathing.
Sam, leave a breadcrumb trail for these people, please.
Go check me out. Sam Buck, Bucked Up Podcast. Come see me do stand up.
Brother, it's been incredible seeing you grow, man. It's like you've always been fucking
Caked up.
It's easy to be locked into like what you're doing, but to see you, more people latch onto like what you're doing and be into it has really been nice to see, man.
It's same with you guys. You guys have always shown me love and welcomed me, and then to see you guys at Skanks Fest with the audience you guys had and the love that people showed, it was really dope to see, and I'm proud of y'all, and I'm
Thank you,
happy
brother.
to be here.
We're glad to have you there for that
Feeling
stuff.
mutual, man.
Yeah, man. How about a little bit of a victory lap, Mike?
You
What a-
talked
what a
more
big
than
success.
Casey Rocket.
oh yeah.
Whoa, hey, whoa.
I love Casey too, but he did talk more than
I
Casey
know.
talked.
I don't think he felt very comfortable with us, but I
That's
think
a nightmare to have to meet people for the first time on a podcast.
and I know that. And moving forward, I won't subject people to that. But I was just so happy to.
Yeah,
he's
he's
so
the
fucking
fucking
funny,
best,
man.
Yeah.
He's
Dude, he
amazing.
said something so fucking funny right before we went on. He was eating a Slim Jim. I was like, Casey, what's your favorite snack? He's like, goldfish. I was like, oh, do you like the extra cheesy ones? He's like, you mean flavor blasted? I was like, yeah. He's like, there was never a choice.
Phenomenal guy.
Yeah, he's the best, dude.
Come see me on the road. I'm coming to you. I'm adding more places. I've got a lot of stuff coming up though. I'm going to be in Tacoma, Washington. That's very up next. October 25th to the 27th, Tacoma Comedy Club. I met so many people at Skankfest that said they're going to be there. Hopefully there are more that weren't at Skankfest, but that's my first full weekend in a comedy club. This is it. I'm at the top of the log flume and I'm about to put my hands up. The picture's coming soon.
Brother, I'm buying the coffee mug.
Let's fucking go. But I appreciate the people who come out to all the shows. I've had Sam on some of the shows. You guys treated him really great. Like
They did. Your audiences are amazing.
I cannot wait to meet more of you guys and smoke weed that you brought to the show for us. Also, we're doing Dad Meet and Friends in Philadelphia on November 8th. Me and Mike and some very special guests at Next in Line Comedy. And then I'm in Colorado and Wyoming. I'm going to Greeley, Colorado, Denver, Fort Collins, and Casper, Wyoming. That's the weekend of November 14th to 17th. Go to timbutterly.com. You can get tickets, including for our Chicago show on December 1st at the Lincoln Lodge. I cannot fucking wait.
That show will sell out, by the way, as will the Philly Next in Line show. So grab tickets ASAP.
Yeah, do that shit now. I don't want to hear about how. And then, by the way, if you do get them early enough, we may have room to add second shows. So like, let's get a move on, friends. This is the best stuff ever. Thank you.
I can't wait.
Oh, and Tim Bartley Show on YouTube and Tim Bartley on Twitch. We're doing Metal Girl Solid. We're picking it back up tomorrow night. The fucking sponsors are rolling in. It's really catching its own legs. People were asking to take pictures with Mary Jo at Skankfest.
Very cool.
Isn't that pretty fucking sweet? But that's really the best time ever. And I'm doing more gaming stuff. I have all these like video game console projects that I've been putting off, and I figure the best way to make time for them would just be to make videos about them. So just follow my YouTube and enjoy that stuff and help me penetrate the gaming space online. That'd be nice. Thank you.
You're cooking, brother. Check out our show together, our 2 shows together. Next in Line Philly, November 8th, and Chicago, December 1st. You can either go to Tim's website, or the link for that is also in the show notes and in all my social media stuff, which is at Mike Rainey 82. You can go to my website and grab one of my books. Grab them all. Onperks.com is the website. You can grab my book On Perks. You can grab my newest book, Delco Dirtball. You can grab a lot of things there. I do Mel Gibson voicemails that I'll leave for you or a loved one. On top of that, too, Tim and I are doing custom Dad Meat episodes now. You can get them in a 15-minute, 30-minute, or 60-minute format. There have been so many sweet wives buying custom Dad Meat episodes for their husbands.
Basically just saying, please call my husband a faggot.
Yeah, yes, dude, it's so fun to call your husband a faggot.
It's so fucking fun. We've had to do a bunch of them already. We've already done a hefty handful, and I've enjoyed every single one.
I'll tell you one thing it's done for me is that it's really been heartwarming to see that the bitch wife epidemic isn't as widespread as I thought. There are some really lovely ladies out there. There's
something in the weather. Something's changing, dude. The bitch wives are warming up.
And I love it too. And also, bros are just getting them for themselves. We're happy to do that too. Whatever you want us to say, we'll talk about. Onperks.com. Check that out. Also, check out my other
podcast. Do you do dick ratings?
I'll do it, dude. I'll do anything to be able to buy a house. Whatever it takes for me to be able to buy my family a house, I will do. We're doing custom little sneaker kumquat hours now. You can get that too at onperks.com. Check out Little Snickers. We're doing some fun stuff there. I just feel very fortunate. Also, relative to your point that you had just brought up a minute ago, Tim, it was so nice to see everybody at fucking Skankfest. And any chance we get to chill with everybody, to fucking get to meet one another, I really relish that shit, and it really means a lot, and it really fuels the fire to keep doing everything that we're fucking doing. So just know it means a lot to all of you that support us, man. And one more thing before we go, I just want to say, if anybody's going to get, if you're think that your shit's going to get fucked up by the hurricane, you end up getting fucked up by the hurricane, if there's anything we can do to help you, just let us know, and we'll do whatever we can.
Yeah, except fly a helicopter, dude. That seems like pretty messy stuff right now.
I don't know, man.
A helicopter.
I have I got a nice Kobe Bryant wrap on a helicopter.
Damn.
Yeah, man, it's pretty sick.
Really
man.
Lift their spirits, you know,
Yeah,
give them something
like
to believe in.
Dude, lifted spirits. That should be our fucking helicopter.
Bring them back down.
Ooh, yeah. So if you want a custom helicopter ride to be rescued from the roof of your house and,
we'll do that
in
shit.
this destroyed North Carolina town, dude, I mean, it's pretty affordable.
Yeah, man, but we'll do that shit for you. Just let us know. And we're heading over to the Patreon. If you're not a patron yet, go to patreon.com/dadmeatpodcast. You can join for as little as $1 a fucking month. Just come over with us. We'll be back with more Sam Buck and Token. You guys are the fucking best, man. Thank you for hanging out today, man.
Thank you for having us, dude.
You guys fucking rule.
See you guys
later, guys.